Today, I'm going to be going from my level 425 Magno account back to level 1 on Beginner's Island to restart my journey to getting a Logia Devil Fruit. Now, you guys are probably wondering why I decided to do this series in the first place, and to completely be honest with you, I've decided in the kindness of my heart to give this account to one of you guys by the end of this series. All you gotta do to enter is hit that sub button, because we're on the road to 1K. With that being said, we're gonna go on and start our journey, because those of you that have played Grand Beast Online before already know how long this grind takes. So enough with the intro, and let's just get right into the video. Now that we're on GPO, it's time for us to see what race we're gonna get that's gonna carry us through this whole Logia grind. Hopefully we get a good one. Now, I'm low-key actually excited to restart my account because I've never actually grinded GPO from the beginning in a long time. With that being said, it's time for us to hop in and just pray we do not get heat. Unfortunately, we got human. But we're not going to let that keep us from getting a Logia, because you can get a Logia no matter what race you are in this game. So before we start, I'm just going to get our character all dripped up real quick, and then we're going to hop into the game. Now that we got the drip on for the first Island of Adventure, it's time for us to start the Beginner's Island arc. Now, this island is probably going to be the easiest one on our journey because all we have to do is defeat a few bandits and repeat the quest. The only thing I'm pretty worried about is the bandit boss, because I'm not going to be strong enough to beat him for a while. Since it is the first island and all, we should have no problems, and I bet we can probably speedrun it.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up.
Welcome!
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga!
After grinding a few levels, I finally made it to level 6. Then I decided I wanted to fight the bandit boss so I can get his eye patch that grants 5 extra HP. I feel like I can take him. Like, I got a few levels now, so I can probably like meet him up. Oh, there's more behind me. So if I just drag him over here, need some M1s. Despite our level, we actually ended up beating the bandit boss, but unfortunately we did not get the drop first try. We got it second try off camera, and now it's time for us to finish up our grinding on Beginner's Island. We finally hit level 15 on Beginner's Island, and now it's time for us to move on to the next island in our Logia journey. But before we do that, we have to pick up a few supplies like a bow and a hammer so we can fix up our boat. Now, for the final step, all we have to do is deliver this water bucket to the next island, then we'll grind there to level 30. Alright boys, now we finally hit level 15, we can actually go to the next island now. And this island is a little bit tedious because there's a really scary boss there, and he kind of shoots cannons at you and stuff, and it's pretty hard. As I started getting close to the island, it was finally time to begin the Sandora arc. But before we actually start grinding, we first have to deliver this water bucket to this old man, then we get the quest, and we grind here for about 15 levels or so. Grinding on this island is going to be pretty simple because all we have to do is beat 7 bandits until around level 25, then we're going to try to see if we can solo Lucid. After farming a few levels, I got to level 20, then I decided I want to take on Lucid, but something unexpected actually ended up happening to me. When I was just about to get gripped by bandits, this guy came out of nowhere, and then he started taking me to his boat to go somewhere. Alright guys, so I ended up getting knocked, but this random guy helped me out and picked me up, and now he's taking me somewhere in his boat. I don't know where I'm going, so let's see where he takes us. Turns out this whole time this guy was a marine, and we ended up getting thrown in jail for 20 seconds, but to be honest, it really does not matter because after the 20 seconds are over, we'll spawn right back at Sandora anyway. As soon as I made it back to Sandora, I decided I wanted to take on Lucid alone as a level 20, but it was pretty much the biggest mistake of my life because he was pretty hard to beat and I couldn't do it. As soon as I got here, they already started shooting at me, so I'm gonna try and find Lucid so I can just take care of him real quick, because these guys are actually getting kind of annoying. Yeah, I got absolutely bodied by Lucid, but if you guys want me to come back in the future with some friends, leave a comment down below and then we'll come back to get his drop. After getting jumped a couple more times on Sandora, I finally hit level 30, and now it's time for us to go to the next island in our journey. Yo, shoutouts to this guy right here. He actually was kind enough to give us the ride to the next island. Fortunately, this island's gonna be actually pretty quick because we only have to be here until level 40 until we go to the next island. But back in the old days, let's just say that stuff always went down here. Yep, it was time for the Shellstown arc. We landed and got our XP, then we went off to go get our quest. But like every single island, we got our usual island greeting. But like always, we get a hold of the combat and we start turning things around, and grinding becomes pretty simple. To make things even easier, I was pretty much the only person here, even in a public server.
Perfect.
So the next 10 levels were actually pretty smooth. While farming bandits, we also did the side quest right here where we had to find this guy's cat. And to be honest, it didn't give the best XP, but it was enough to help us out. Also, shoutouts to this guy right here. He actually gave us 10k Pelly, and after this we can actually go and buy Blackleg, and that's gonna make grinding a lot easier. We were getting closer to level 40, and it was time to start to finish things up on Shellstown. And to completely be honest, it was pretty boring here because there wasn't really much to record. But honestly, I'd probably call Shellstown a calm before the storm because we will be at this next island for the longest period of time on our journey. But if you want to see that, you're gonna have to drop a like, because if this video reaches 10 likes by the end of the week, I will release part 2 of this series next week. So that's it for now. I'll be seeing you guys whenever part 2 comes out, because I gotta finish recording that. So peace.